Okay, welcome grade 10s. This is Sean, your tutor. We are now doing your 2023 baseline assessment. Question 1 says, consider the numbers 13, 2 over 3, square root of 75, 0.35, 5 over 6 pi. Okay, and then after considering these numbers, now question 1.1 says, write down two irrational numbers from the list of numbers given above. Two irrational numbers. So what is an irrational number? Right. An irrational number is a number that cannot be represented by a fraction of two integers. Right? So looking at these numbers, we can see that root of 75, which is 8 point something, cannot be represented by a fraction of two integers. Another one is, I would say 5 over 6 pi. 5 over 6 pi. Okay. Right. Because 0.35, remember, it can be written as 35 over 100. Okay, let's move along. 1.2 says, between which two consecutive integers does square root of 75 lie? Show all workings, do not use a calculator. Right. Okay, here we are going to first look at perfect squares. So we're going to look at perfect squares. Like, okay, what is 2 squared? 2 squared is 4. So square root of 4 will give me 2. It's a perfect square. Okay, here we are looking at square root of 75, right? Square root of 75. They are saying between which two consecutive integers does square root of 75 lie? Show all workings, do not use a calculator. Okay. Now, using perfect squares, okay, I will not start from 1 all the way up until I get to my answers because they are too far back from my answer. Okay, I'll start from 5. Say square root a perfect square of 5, which is square root of 25, is equal to 5. The next perfect square, which is 6 squared, so I'll have 36 here. Another one is 7, followed by 8, followed by 9, followed by 10, right? So we are working with perfect squares. What is 7 squared? 7 squared, I think it's 49. 7 squared. Yep, it's 49. So root of 49 equals to 7. 8 squared, 64. 9 squared, 81. Okay, wait, I don't have to continue. I found where my answer lies. Okay, because the question says between which two consecutive integers does square root of 75 lie, so I think I found my answer to be here. So my answer is here, right? Square root of 75 is between square root of 64 and square root of 81. So the consecutive integers therefore are 8 and 9. 8 and 9, right? Okay, those are all the workings without using a calculator. Okay, let's go to question 2. Question 2 says, determine the products of the following and simplify where possible. That's question 2, 2.1. And says x into 1 minus x. Okay, this is x minus x squared. And that's it for 2 marks. For 2 marks. 2.2. 2.2 says x minus 2 x squared plus x minus 1. Okay, this is okay. We are going to factorize the right hand side, meaning what is inside these brackets here. So we have x minus 2 in brackets, then factorizing this, what are the factors? Okay. Okay, actually the right hand side is not factorizable. We're gonna have to use a quadratic formula to factorize it. So I suggest that I just follow the FOIL method. Remember this method? X times x squared, x times x times -1, and same thing for minus 2 times that and times that. So x times x squared is x cubed, x times x plus x squared, x and that minus x minus 2x squared minus 2 times that minus 2 times that is minus 2x minus 2 times that plus 2. Okay, group the like terms, this and that, and also this and that. So you have x cubed minus x squared minus 3x plus 2. Remember the question says determine the products of the following and simplify where possible. Right? Actually, from the question paper, I'm sorry if I lost, this is 2.3, right? That's 2.3. So this is 2.2. I'm gonna do 2.2 on the side here. I'm gonna do 2.2 here. Okay, 2.2 says in bracket x plus 3, close bracket, and x minus 5, open and close brackets. They say determine the product of the following and simplify where possible. So we do the FOIL method, right? The FOIL method. Okay, starting with x. X times x is x squared. X times negative 5 minus 5x. 3 times that, 3x. 3 times that, negative 15. So group the like terms. You have x squared minus 2x minus 15. You see? For 3 marks. Okay. Moving on. We are going to question 3. Okay, question 3 says factorize the following expressions fully. Factorize the following expressions fully. 3.1 8px minus 12p squared x. Factorize fully. Okay. I see a common factor of 4. Okay. Like, what is the lowest common multiple between 8 and 12? Okay, 4. I think 4 will work. So common factor of 4, p and x. So 4px, right, into 2 minus 3p for 2 marks. For 2 marks. Okay. Okay, moving on. 3.2 says x squared minus 16. Factorize fully. Factorize fully. X squared minus 16. Okay. You can rewrite this as remember they are just looking for the factors. So if you can factorize this, that would be okay. You will have 4 and 4, 8 and 2, but I think 4 and 4 will work better. Yep, 4 and 4. Now what about the signs? Positive and negative. for 2 marks. Okay, moving on to 3.3. 3.3 says x squared plus 7x minus 60. Okay, what are the factors here? What are the factors here? Let's see. Factors. Okay, the factors are 12 and 5. 12 and 5. 12 and 5. So, yeah. Plus 12 minus 5. Right? Those are the factors. Okay, moving for 2 marks. That's for 2 marks, no? Moving on to 3.4. We have mx squared minus 12 plus 3x squared minus 4m. Okay, factorize fully and simplify when possible. Okay. What do we do? Okay, let me start by taking out a common factor of m. So I will have x squared minus 4, right? And then take out the common factor between these two. Common factor of 3 into x squared minus 4. Okay, I see this is same as that. This is same as that. So I can say this is a common factor. X squared minus 4, right, is a common factor. This side I have m plus 3. You see? For 4 marks. That's for 4 marks. So 1, 2, 3, 4 marks. Okay, let's move on to question 4. We are done with question 3. We are going to question 4. Okay, question 4.1 says simplify. 4.1, simplify 7p to exponent 12 q squared times 8p cubed q exponent 5. Simplify. Okay, simplify if I were to simplify here, okay, let me try q squared as a factor, as a common factor, q squared and p cubed, open bracket. I will have 7 7p exponent 9 times 8 and q exponent 3. Okay, they say simplify for 2 marks. For 2 marks. Okay, that's one way of simplifying. But I'm thinking you can also do this. Instead of this, instead of what I did here, you can just multiply everything. Multiply it as it is. 7 times 8. What is 7 times 8? 56. So you can say this is 56. P to exponent 12 times P to exponent 3. That's P. 12 plus 3, right? 12 plus 3. And then Q 2 plus 5. This is 56. P exponent 15. Q exponent 7. Yep. Okay, let's go to 4.1.2. Okay, this was 4.1.1. Now 4.1.2. It says 3x cubed y to exponent 5 times 4x to exponent 10 y squared, all divided by 36 x to exponent 14 y to exponent 6. Okay, and question says simplify, and this is 3 marks. The first question was for 2 marks. This was for 2 marks. Now this one is for 3 marks. Okay. 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 I see. Okay, we can multiply everything in the numerator like we did here, right? So 3 times 4 will give us 12. X cubed times x to exponent 10. Now y to exponent 5 times y squared, right, divided by, let me rewrite 36 as 12 times 3. 12 times 3 x to exponent 14 y to exponent 6. Okay, this gives me 12 x to exponent 13 y to exponent 7 divided by 12 times 3, which is 36, this 36. Now x to exponent 14 y to exponent 6. Now let's do the division. This 12 cancels this 12. Okay, x to exponent 13 means this will cancel out with that. Actually here you don't have x in the numerator, you'll remain with 1. So in the denominator you will have 1x, right? Okay, here y to exponent 7, y to exponent 6, you will remain with 1, only 1. This side you remain with 1y. So my answer is y. Okay, let me do it step by step. No? Remember 12 cancels out with this 12. No? And then as they cancel out, you remain with 1. No? 1 times x to power 13. No? X to power 13 cancels out with x to power 13 in the denominator, but here you've got 14, so you will have 1x remaining in the denominator. So here you will have 1, right, times y to exponent 7 minus 6. Or maybe we should do I should follow up with loss of exponents. Loss of exponents. Okay, here you have y divided by 3x and 1. I don't know if people will be able to understand this. Okay, this equals to y over 3x. Okay, fellas, that was 4.1.2. We are now going to 4.2. Okay, guys, 4.2 says solve the following equations. Solve the following equations. 4.2.1, 3x plus 7 equals to negative 8. And they say solve the equation, meaning you are solving for x. So what is the first step here? Make the term that contains x subject of the formula, meaning you are going to take this 7 to the other side of the equal sign, so that 3x equals to negative 8 minus 7. So negative 8 minus 7 is 15, negative 15. Divide both sides by 3. Negative 5. This is 2 marks, for 2 marks. Okay. 4.2.2 says 2 to exponent x equals to 64. Here we are solving for x. 2 to exponent x equals to 64. I think there's two ways of doing this one. You can either use laws of exponents or use logarithms. Yes, you can use logarithms. Like here, I just used logarithms. But for grade 10s, I believe, actually, for grade 10s, coming from grade 9, you must use laws of exponents, not logarithms. I just used logarithms and my x equals to 6. See? Okay, using laws of exponents, it means now we are going to do trial and error method. We are going to do trial and error method. With trial and error method, you are going to have something like this. Okay. Trial and error method. 2 to exponent unknown. We do not know x. So we are going to substitute x equals to 1, x equals to 2, x equals to 3, x equals to 4, equals to 5, and so on and so until you get to 64. So 2 to exponent 1, I know that it's equal to 2. 2 to exponent 2 is 4. 2 to exponent 3 is 8. 2 to exponent 4 is how much? 16. 2 to exponent 5 is 32. 2 to exponent 6 is 64. What I am looking for. 2 to exponent 6 equals to 64, which is what I'm looking for. So 2 to exponent x equals to 2 to exponent 6. The bases are now the same, so I can equate the exponents. X therefore equals to 6. This is for 2 marks. 2 marks. Okay, question 4.2.3 says 5 to exponent 3x plus 1 equals to 25 to exponent 3 minus x. Okay. Also here we're going to use laws of exponents and factors, of course. Like here, we have 5 to exponent 3x plus 1, right? This equals to, I'm going to rewrite 25 as 5 squared. As 5 squared. 5 squared. Okay. 3 minus x. Alright. So this is 5 to exponent 3x plus 1 equaling to 5. Remember laws of exponents. 2 times 3, 2 times negative x. So 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times negative x is negative 2x. Right, now my bases are the same, so I can equate the exponents. 3x plus 1 equals to 6 minus 2x. Okay, I will take like terms to same side of the equal sign, so I'll take this negative 2x to the left hand side so that I have 3x plus 2x equaling to 6. I'm taking this one to the other side, so it becomes negative. So I'll have 5x equaling to 5. Divide both sides by 5. You have your x equaling to 1. Okay. For 3 marks. This is 3 marks. Let's continue. 4.2.4. 4.2.4 says x minus 1 over 4 minus 2x minus 9 over 7 equals to 0. All right, we are solving for x. We are solving for x. Okay, so what is the lowest common multiple between those of 4 and 7? 4 and 7. LCM of 4 and 7. What is it? LCM of 4 and 7. LCM of 4 and 7. I think it's 28, no? 7 times 4 is 28, right? And what else times 4? Yeah, 7 times 4 is 28. Okay, so my LCM is 28. So I'll say 28, right? So 28 divided by 4 is 7 times the numerator x minus 1 minus 28 divided by 7 is 4, then times the numerator 2x minus 9. So this means now 7 into x minus 1 minus 4 into 2x minus 9 equals to 0. Okay. Let me expand all of this. 7x minus 7 minus 8x plus 36 equals to 0. This and that. Okay, 7 minus that is negative x. It's negative x minus 7 plus that is positive 29. This equals to 0. Take x to the other side so that it becomes positive. Then 29 equals to your x. 29 is your x. Okay, great. Hence, we are continuing. We are now at question 5. And the problem statement says, in the diagram below, AB is parallel to PQ, right? AB is parallel to PQ. Lines CD and EF are transversal lines which intersect at M, at point M. A point on line AB such that a triangle is formed with vertices that lie on lines AB and PQ. The interior angles of the triangle are marked as W, X, and Y. Angle CME is 100 degrees and BMD is 30 degrees. Determine with reasons without using a protractor the values of the following angles. 5.1 Angle W. What is angle W? Angle W. Where's W? Okay, here's W on the diagram. This is W on the diagram. Okay, they say angle W. Okay, we know that angle W is 100 degrees. What is the reason? It's an opposite angle to 100 degrees. Opposite angles of straight lines, where you have an intersection like this of straight lines, the opposite angles are equal. Right, that's for 2 marks. So you'll say opposite angles are equal. Okay, moving on to 5.2 angle X. What is angle X? Okay, let's look at the diagram again. So angle X, look at angle X. It's equal to which other angle? This angle here, right? It's equal to this angle here, which I'm also gonna name X because they are equal according to the rules and conditions of angles formed by straight lines. So how much is the value there? If you re-look at the diagram again, you can see that X is an opposite angle of 30 degrees, right? So X is opposite what? The 30-degree angle, this one. So first reason, these two are equal. There's a term for that. There is a term for that. Okay, your X, this one, which was originally here, is since line AB and line PQ are parallel. Okay, those are the reasons. AB is parallel to PQ, right? Therefore X, okay, X is a correspondent angle of this angle here, which I also named X, and this angle here, which I also named X, is opposite 30 degrees. It's opposite 30 degrees. So this can also be said to be an alternate angle of 30 degrees. Meaning, therefore, x is 30 degrees. Okay, that's for 2 marks. Okay, here I should have said vertically opposite. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to 5.3, which is angle y. What is angle y? What is angle y? Okay, angle y is a corresponding angle of angle M. Do you see angle M? So y equals to M, right? But what is M? What is angle M? Okay, the reasons. Y is a correspondent angle to angle M. Yes, okay, and then what is the value of M? Okay, if you can look closely, line CWD, okay, line, this is another reason, line CWD is a straight line. Therefore, it means 100 degrees plus M plus 30 degrees is 180, right? So M, which is equal to Y, is 180 degrees minus 100 degrees minus 30 degrees, which is 50 degrees for 2 marks. Okay, 5.4, angle Z. What is angle Z? Okay, looking at the diagram, I can say angle Z is correspondent to, okay, that's a reason. So angle Z is a correspondent to angle AWE. Okay, what is AWE? AWE is, look at this line, that's AWE. You see? Oh, wait. The W is an angle. It's not the point. What is this point here? Let me look at the diagram. Let me re-look at the diagram. Okay. Okay, I'll just call this point M. Point M. Yeah, this is point M according to the problem statement. This is point M, and this angle here is also M. Okay, so this is going to be AME, not AWE, AME. All right, this is AME. Right, so Z is correspondent to angle AME, which is this one here, right? AME. Okay, so Z is AME, which is x plus 100 degrees, and x was found to be 30, so this is 130 degrees for 2 marks. Let's move on. Okay, we are now going to question 6. Question 6. Okay, question 6 says, where's my ruler? There's a diagram on question 6. Let me just draw it quickly. Okay, this is point S, R, P, Q. Okay, this is 7x, 3x, 4x. Okay, and the problem statement says triangle PQR is given below. PR and SQ intersect at R. Okay, PR. Okay, I see PR. This is PR, and SQ. This is SQ. Intersect at point R. Okay. SRP, angle SRP equals to 7x. PRQ is 3x. And PQR is 4x. Side QR is produced. Side QR is produced to S. Okay, understood. Calculate with reasons the value of x. Calculate with reasons the value of x. This is question 6.1. We are now on question 6. 6.1 says calculate with reasons the value of x. Right. Value of x is Value of x. Okay. We know that 7x, yeah, plus 3x is 180 degrees, right? We also know, according to this, 10x is 180 degrees. Divide both sides by 10. Your x equals to 18. Sorry for that, fellas, for that sudden cut. This is your x value, 18 degrees. Now we are moving on to question 6.2, which says determine the numerical value of angle P. Numerical value of angle P. What is angle P here? Remember 3x plus 4x plus angle P equals to 180. Sum of the three angles of a triangle equals to 180. And from this you can make P subject of the formula 180 degrees minus 3x minus 4x. And you may substitute your x, which was found to be 18 degrees, right? What is 18 times 3? Is it 54? I believe it's 54 minus this. Let me confirm. 3 times 18. Yeah, it's 54. 4 times 18, 72. Okay. So this is how much? $54 degrees is your final answer. Okay, that's it for grade 10 baseline 2023. Total marks 50 marks. Duration 1 hour. Guys, if you have any problems, please feel free to contact me. Feel free to contact me. This is my WhatsApp number. This is my WhatsApp number 07277555493. If you stay around Davidton, well, you are in luck because I'm in Davidton now. So we can also do contact time for only 30 rands per hour. I will personally help you. If you also have any follow-up questions, you can post them in the comments. And please, if you found this video helpful, you know what to do. Do the right thing. Shop.